it's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder,
go crazy, berserker.
What's up, everyone? Sorry, I was trying to grab Putin and make him big again. I'll do it after the stream. What's that? Adam, your dog trainer, was awesome enough to create a Facebook group with a Sonic Lover, I believe. And basically, if you are in one of my clans named It's RJ TV or It's RJ TV space P/R, this is a place where we can communicate off game. You know, if we have any events coming up, if we have, I mean, it's for all the members. Basically, just reading here, Tiger Clash is Adam, your dog trainer. This is for all members of It's RJ TV clans only. We will share info and shot and hints to help grow each other's games. So definitely check that out, and you may see some people mentioning it as we get a couple more people in here. But let's hop right on. I am going, one thing you might notice is I finally got the blue ribbon badge. I'm no longer in rookie. So what that means is if I grind this account enough, I'll have enough money to play pro, and I'll actually be able to play pro with lower level clubs. As you see, like a Sniper 1, which I don't even know if I could use here. What is the distance? 160? This is basically a very accurate, very good ball guide basic club. But whatever, we have it. I'm going to do my best to try to get the best score possible for my clan. I am using Toast of Golf Clash's rookie notes. If I fail miserably and fall flat on my face, it's my fault, not his, because you also have to be able to execute. Real quick, let's go through it. Let's see, who are our notification squad stars today? We got Chris, the awesome gift maker, at number 1. Adam, your dog trainer, at number 2. BB, yo, at number 3. Whirlpool, let's do this, RJ, at number 4. And Fun and James, number 5. Oops, wrong button. Sorry, guys.
dilly dilly, dilly dilly.
Wow, I got fat finger syndrome today. That guy who, your number is 6. Mark Adder, what's going on? Awesome to see you. Kavak, what's up? Not first, but in the top 10. Appreciate you, bro. Henry Dillport coming in at number 9. Thanks for the good luck. And Camille, top 10 notification squad.
Dilly dilly, dilly dilly.
Thank you so much. We have, oh my God, he just told me how to say his last name. Matt C. What's up, Matt C? Good to see you, buddy. James K. What's up, man? Michael Fox. Awesome to see you as well. Jay Young, what's going on? Thank you for the good luck. Max Ford, hello, sir. I clicked off PewDiePie for this. Make it worth it, RJ. Yeah, I probably wouldn't click off of PewDiePie for me, but I appreciate you. Giggity, what's up, man? Awesome to see you. Archer Matthews, what's going on? Thanks for the good luck. Where's the mic? Can you not hear me? The mic's right here. Should I do the stream like this? What's up, Josh? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Randy Hance, how are you, man? Just got Thor's Hammer 6. What a club. Wait till it gets to 7. It's, again, the leap is huge. 5 is good. 6 is great. 7 is, oh my goodness. Mike Tibke. Oh my God. Yeah. What is going on? Awesome to see you. Marquibri, what's up, man? I'm going to try to kick some A's. Thank you for the good luck, Randy. Dosing Psychedelics, minus 28, sitting in 10th. Hope that holds on for you, buddy. If I disconnect, it's due to a severe thunderstorm. But he still gives the...
Dilly.
Awesome to see you, Sonic Lover. Stay safe, buddy. Turn my volume up here and blast my eardrums out. Robert Dyer, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Oh, Indiana, so that means it's most likely heading our way. Okay, so for the first shot, we don't need a dog. Maybe we need a cat. Come on, tell me, what TV show was that from? In the 80s or 90s? Come on, I will be shocked if anyone gets that right. That was one of my favorite moments in TV. Anywho, let's hop right on in and do what we do. 10% on the first shot. Here's another thing, though. It is going to take just a little bit longer because I only got one bag at the moment. But I do want to try to get gold, so I'm not just going to go basic ball. I'm thinking on this particular hole, nothing's really necessary, so we'll go basic ball. We're still going to use basic ball occasionally, but when we need the distance, we're going to go for it. Alf? No, it was not Alf. But it did begin with an A. There's your hint. Wasn't even alive then. Sorry, Whirlpool. Come on, let's see. What's up, Kaiser Wilhelm? Good to see you, man. I do not have the big topper, Chris. I wish I did. Jesse Evans, what's up, man? Your name snuck past me there. Glad I saw it. Adams Family, no! I'll give an... Okay, say it again. Here we go. How did it go? Maybe we don't need a dog. Or maybe we need a cat. So, what TV show was that from the 80s? It was just one episode. Leland Bickerstaff and Riley, how are you guys? Good to see you. Just finished her graduation party. Congratulations. What's going on, Isaac Gonzalez? Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. A-Team? No. Maybe this one's just a little too hard. Yikes.
Great shot.
Right in the sand. Ooh. Okay. Time for another hint. It was a show kind of like Twilight Zone that like every episode was different. It wasn't on for very long. I thought it was an excellent show. Began with an A. Come on, guys. Watch, I'm going to name it and you'll be like, I never heard of that. It was an awesome TV show. Began with an A. Oh, with the agoraphobia, I wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. But thanks for thinking about me. I appreciate you.
Great shot.
All right, that one's too hard. I'll just give it up if I don't see an answer in the next 10 seconds.
Nice on.
Boom! Emmerdale got it. Amazing Stories. Question is, do you remember that episode? Very good, Emmerdale. I didn't think anyone would get that. That was especially tough. Oh, we hit it great. Great is about as good as good when you're dealing with basic clubs. Amazing Stories was the name of the show. I don't know the title of the show, like in terms of, because it was like different every episode. But man, that was really good. Amazing Stories. Dosing Psychedelics got it as well.
30.
How many of you guys remember Amazing Story? You don't have to remember the actual episode, just like how many of you guys remember that being on TV? Was that an 80s or 90s show? I want to say it was late 80s. Like 89, 88. Look at Adam. Episode 13, it aired on May 15th, 1989. The part that you said it was on at 8:53 p.m. That's 80s, I remember it. Russell J. Barber says yes before. Alexis is in the house. What's up, Alexis? Awesome to see you. We're going to have to just bounce this one because I don't have the top spin needed. And I don't remember what the bars on this were, so we're going to go like that. I did copy the clubs just a little bit. Perfect! I better be able to hit perfect on rookie. Oof.
Nice on.
Greatest American Hero. Oh my God, I love that show. Superhero who couldn't land. He could fly, but he couldn't land. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. What's up, Thumper? Good playing you today, buddy.
Nice on.
Perfect Strangers. Perfect Stranger. That was with Balky, right? I like that one. Bosom Buddies. Tom Hanks. I think that was Tom Hanks' first ever appearance. But Perfect Strangers, we watch that every week in our household with Balky and the other guy. I just remember Balky. We are getting old. A-Team. I watched ATM. I watched A-Team and I watched Knight Rider was awesome. And now, if I wanted to be like Knight Rider, all I got to do is buy an old, what is it, a Pontiac Firebird or whatever it is, and get an Apple Watch. I'm sure that technology is right around the bend. Okay, so we're loosely following his notes. I'm not following him like perfectly. No top spin. And we do need 1 bar of side spin, but it said something like if you have a lower level sniper, which we have a sniper level 1. No, actually we might be fine. We might be fine. There's no changing it once we get in there. Let's see what we can do with this. 1 side spin, I don't want to like waste a ball. I have oh, Airwolf. Oh my God, that was awesome. So was Dukes of Hazzard. You were stuck watching Dallas and Dynasty. I remember that. What's up, Timmy Carroll? I watched The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I never heard of that one. Pinky and the Brain, Pink Panther, Ninja Turtles. Those were all good. 84 Firebird. Mork and Mindy, yes. Larry, yeah, Balky and Larry. Trying to catch up here. What did they bring back not too long ago? Oh, Forensic Files? Airwolf was awesome. What was that, like a Apache helicopter flying around the city? Just, you know, shooting people up. Hey, you broke the law. The guy in there should have been like, I am the law. I don't think I'm going to have the distance because there's no top spin or anything, but what was this one? Minus 10%. We'll go about 3.5 rings. Hope for the best. I don't think it's going to have... I need like one top spin, I feel like.
Great shot.
The Fall Guy. I watched The Fall Guy.
Nice on.
Rat Patrol. I don't think I ever saw that. Man, I love naming 80s and 90s. MacGyver was a big one that I watched back then. Automan? I don't think I've ever seen Automan. Doesn't mean it didn't exist. I'm not familiar with it.
Birdie.
Ooh, Daffy Duck. That sucks, bro. Wasn't there like $1 million man, a $6 million woman or something like that too? I always got like, I can't remember how that went. It was $1 million, $6 million guy, $1 million woman. I can't remember how that went. Bionic Woman. Robotech. I never seen that one. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Was that a show that was on in the 80s or 90s, or just like you would like to see an updated movie of it? Rescue 911. Wasn't that a fire truck movie or TV show? I think I remember Rescue 911. Didn't they have a Dalmatian too or something like that? Oh, that sounds so familiar. God, I love going back in time in my head. I can't remember what I had for dinner yesterday, but you better bet your booty I remember a lot of these TV shows.
Great shot.
Captain Hartlock? I've heard of Matlock. The Incredible Hulk, yeah. The sad music, the guy walking down the street. $6 Million Man was the one. Adam says Airwolf still kicks booty today. Family Matters, man, late 90s. No, I'm just kidding. That was a good show as well. Cosby Show. Who would have ever thought back then what Bill Cosby, you know, allegedly or actually proven guilty, so I guess you could say, who would have ever, you know, thought that? I mean, he just seemed like one of the most pure people. Reboot of Flash Gordon. I remember Flash Gordon. Was Flash Gordon the one with the little robot that used to go beady 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 beady? I think that was Flash Gordon. No, that was Buck Rogers. You remember Buck Rogers? Hey, Tracy Ventura. Married with Children was awesome. Urkel was great. Silver Spoons, yes. I remember watching that one as well. Punky Brewster. Silver Spoons was really good. What a name. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy. See, I feel like Happy Days was 70s, and it just kind of carried on into the 80s. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong on that. I'm not certain. All right, so this one here, yeah, this is the one with the sniper, but it's showing that you need top spin. So when you get a sniper and it needs top spin, you lose your accuracy, but if you look at this, we got a 3.7 ball guide here. If we go with the Horizon, we got a 3.7 ball guide as well, but we get the top spin. The only thing is you better hit perfect. 100 accuracy to 0 accuracy. Cheese Old Man. And then I think we're going to need to go with a Titan here. I have enough Titans. Hill Street Blues. I don't think I ever watched that, but I know the show. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. What's up, Doug Singer? Let's see. Maud, 9 to 5. What's up, Golf Clash Code Man? Happy Day. Well, Mork and Mindy was a spinoff of Happy Days, I heard. E.T., I remember that. Who doesn't remember E.T., though, right? What's up, Pete Marks? Awesome to see you. Reboot of TV series The Streets of San Francisco. I haven't seen that one. Joni Loves Chachi. I was one of the people that found that boring. I needed Arthur Fonzarelli. Archie Bunker was one of my favorites. I love that 12 Pains of Christmas song. Full House was good, but I think that was like, was that late or mid-90s? I'm not certain. Alice, absolutely Alice, the waitress, with Mel, right? Wasn't Mel the, like, Mel was the cook, or was he the owner and the cook, and Alice was the waitress, I think? Kiss my grits. Married with Children. Gunsmoke was a little before my time. My mom and stepdad never really got into Westerns, so I didn't get to see that. I do remember Doogie Howser.
Great shot.
Ooh, Who's the Boss with Alyssa Milano? Absolutely. Brady Bunch. Again, I think that was 70s, but hey, just because I wasn't around to watch it doesn't mean we can't talk about it. 70s shows are awesome. 80s shows are awesome. 90s shows are awesome. I want to be sure that I don't clip the rough here.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, you could ask me anything you want, Edward Blackburn. Facts of life. The facts of life. I had a crush on Joe. Three's Company. Oh my God, yeah. Sad what happened with John Ritter on stage. What was that? 8 Simple Rules or something like that. Home Improvement was awesome. Everyone had a crush on Joe, right? Paladin? Or Paladin? I don't think I've heard of that one. Charles in Charge. I definitely remember that. Homicide. Life on the Streets. Law and Order's Cousin. Richard. Yeah, I didn't watch those. I was always stuck watching whatever my mom and stepdad were watching. So it's not that I didn't want to see it. I didn't know it existed because, you know, mom and stepdad controlled the remote. Oh, this is scary. Can we get a ball guide up here, please? How hard is it to get a ball guide? I'm gonna put a little curl on this, I guess. Do not, absolutely under no circumstances, hit great left. Boom.
Perfect shot.
Boom. Or maybe, why didn't the ball guide show a double bounce, though? I hate that. Fresh Prince. Yeah, Will Smith coming out. Yes, Three's Company was way ahead of its time. Welcome Back, Kotter. I don't think I ever saw that. My stepdad used to watch MASH. I think that was a 70s show. I never got into it. Soap? Soap? You mentioned Soap the other day, didn't you? Soap sounds so freaking familiar. Look at what I got out of one of those free crates before I ever even played a Tour 6 game. I will take it. I don't think it's going to be going to level 2 anytime soon. But I, in dibbly dude, will take it. I think I'm going to miss. But at least I got a ball guide to work with.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Roseanne, absolutely. Three's Company was an English show first? Chips. I did like Chips. Who was, I can't remember. I remember Ponch. There was Ponch and a white guy. That's all I remember. California Highway Patrol, and they snuck the I in there. Just so it would make a word. Fatal Attraction 2? Just saw the specialist for your arm, and you only need the sling if you're in pain. So, was it not broken? Kojak. I've heard so much about Kojak, but I don't think I've ever seen it. What's up, Golf Clash Ali? Good Times. That's a good one, David Daniels. Good Times, Benson, Sanford and Son. No one mentioned Sanford and Son, or did I miss it? Sanford and Son was great. You big dummy. Smother Brothers. I don't think I've heard of them.
Great shot.
John was the white guy. Who cares about the white guy, right? That, what's his name? Eric Estrada or whatever. He never, like, ascended, but you know the guy's got money. He was always, like, making special appearances. Eric Estrada.
Perfect shot.
Albert and Costello. You're going way back.
Nice on.
Carol Burnett Show. Yes. Tracy Ullman. The original Simpsons. What's up, Jared A? What was the 227? Wasn't there a show called 227? Golden Girls. Oh man, this is fun. What was the Empty Nest? Empty Nest was cool. I like that. And oh my God, I found out who died. That guy that passed away yesterday. I can't remember his name, but he was one of my favorite actors. He, The Love Boat, right? Kids in the Hall. Miami Vice, Don Johnson, Tubbs and Crockett. But the guy who passed away yesterday, oh, I absolutely loved him. In there was he made a movie about a dog show. Like he was like one of the announcers. He was hilarious in that. And then he was in another one called like A Mighty Wind or something, which was about folk songs or something like that. But that dude was a freaking amazing actor, and it's really sad that he passed away. Alf was awesome. Fantasy, it's the plane, it's the plane. Magnum PI, the mustache. All right, hole 4. Let me take a look here. We're going to go with a navigator. We're going to need 8 top spins. So the question is, that would be like, what, 80? I don't know what the numbers correspond to. But hopefully, I do have 84 top spins, so I should be able to use this club. We'll bust out the navigator. We got quite a few navigators we get from the chests. Let me just read what Toast of Golf Clash says here. Aim straight at the hole. Don't worry about top spin going long. But beware, a great left brings the bunker into play. I use a navigator, so max left is 2.4 bars. Don't forget that in case you use another ball. Nope, we're going to use that one. Line it up with the yellow ring by the fairway. Aim just a tick further left as the green slopes to the right. And, yeah. All right, let's hop in and try it. Liquid Television. I do remember that. Of course, Dukes of Hazzard. Fred Willard. I don't think I saw that one, but I'm not dismissing anything I didn't see. I was probably just watching something on another channel. Going to your full screen and give up. You never heard of the Smothers Brothers. I'll check them out. I will check them out, but no, unfortunately, I haven't. That should be 8 top spin. Right there, I think. We got no ball guide to go by. But, you know, that's just life. We're hoping to get lucky here. 3.8 on this club. Was 20%. Still isn't much. What is 20% of 3.8? You know, it's not like it's going to be even half a ring. Ooh, great left brings the bunker into play. We just barely squeeze. Come on, go, go, go! Fraggle Rock. Wasn't that like, I wanted to watch that so long, but like my mom refused to pay extra for like HBO. Wasn't that on HBO or something? Oh, Fred Willard is the one who passed away. If you guys haven't seen Best in Show, I think is the movie. And then I think it's A Mighty Wind is the other one. They're like, they're like two completely different movies. But, you know, the same actors play different characters in both of the movies. It's weird that it's two. Normally things like that are done in trilogies. But I've only seen that. I never saw Hawaii Five-0, but I definitely heard of it.
Perfect shot.
Best in Show was hilarious to me. That's what got me to watch A Mighty Wind. Coach was an awesome show. Loved Coach.
Birdie.
I can't believe that same guy played in Poltergeist. I didn't get it. He was on every... Yeah, I think you mentioned that yesterday, Mike Tipke. But if you haven't seen him in Best of Show, and I believe it was A Mighty Wind, hilarious, hilarious TV shows if you like that kind of humor. Ironside? I don't think I've seen that.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
What were the... I think we're running out here. What were the best songs of the 70s, 80s, and 90s? That's a good question right there. Like, what song just screams it? Like, I've never seen Blackadder. No, Firecracker Jim, sorry. Seinfeld start in the 80s? I didn't know that. Jenny? I don't think I've heard of Jenny. Oh, 8, 6, 7, 5. Yeah, absolutely. I like that Rock Me Amadeus. Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Shaft. Wasn't that a movie? Was that a TV show? Yeah, we could get into movies too. We're all testing our memories here. Trip down memory lane. Yeah, just anything. Hotel California is absolutely one of the best. You can check out anytime you want, but you just can't ever leave. Waking it up at the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year.
Perfect shot.
Oh, we did barely clip the rough. Coming in kind of hot, though. 80s rock. Still got the Def Leppard CD in my car. Rocket! Yeah! Ooh, we lost by 0.07 of a yard. Of course we did. Videodrome? I don't think I've seen that. All you had to say was, you had me at Guns N' Roses, Eric B. Thumper played, Thumper, you played bass, right? You played guitar in a band in the 70s? Or was that Sweet Caroline? Love that. Eagles. Phyllis George. I didn't know who she was, but I did look her up. What's up, Edwin Judd? Dedrick Champion, good to see you guys. Sorry if you post a show or something and I don't read it. There's a little bit of like latency. Like right now, I'm looking at you and talking and you're hearing me, but in reality, by the time you hear that sentence, I'll be looking over here. So Metallica in the 80s, when they were good. Iron Maiden, absolutely. Stairway to Heaven, awesome song. Does anyone know why you're not allowed to play Stairway to Heaven in a guitar store? I would like to know that. That guy, honestly, to find your comment would be really hard. If you could just copy it and post it and put a bunch of emojis or something like that, that would be awesome. Batteries not included. Short Circuit, I remember those. What was it? Johnny 5 is alive. All right. This one, they're asking for a Berserker. Not much we could do about that one. Obviously, we need... Might as well save that. Maybe a Titan. Well, we do got a Berserker. Let's go. Let's do it. We got 0 accuracy, but we got a Berserker. Heck yeah. Motley Crue. I got a funny story about Motley Crue. Before, like when the boom boxes in the back of the cars were just coming out, the guy who trained me for boxing was also a good friend of mine. We were in his car. He had a Chevette, which is a tiny little hatchback. And he had one of those big, they were called kicker boxes, in the back of his car. And he popped in Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. And the opening of that is a siren. So we're sitting at a stoplight and he pops it in. We're not thinking about anything. He pops the cassette in and the light turns green and nobody's moving because everyone hears the siren. I'm like, man, you got some loud music here, buddy. Elvis Costello, U2, Rat, AC/DC. See, this is why you got to play those free golden shots. And you know what? Full OP doesn't get me much further. So is it worth it? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just hit it normal. What am I going to gain? 4 yards here? I'll back it up a little like that, but... And of course I hit great. And I moved it over further to the left to compensate for the wind. Oh, but we made it out into the lip. Okay, I'll take that. Twisted Sister. Oh my God, Twisted Sister. I love their We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore music video. Listened to a lot of Pantera growing up. Cold Chamber. Is that Chimera? I'm not familiar with that band. Clutch. Oh, okay. It really isn't that the song is forbidden to play. It's just very overplayed by people trying out guitars. Gotcha.
Great shot.
That guy, totally up to you, buddy.
Nice on.
If you haven't gotten any rookie top 10 finishes, then that might not be a bad idea. Frank Zappa was hilarious. Him and Cheech and Chong got much play. And the Jerky Boys. Can't forget the Jerky Boys either. No, we shouldn't dunk. What would minimum or medium does? I know this isn't medium, but see, when you look at medium, it goes down. Like, so I'm just thinking like we're just going to offset just a little. We're not in max, but we're between max and mid. And we're going to hit great.
Shot.
Wasn't meant to be. Lies, it's the Forbidden Rift. Yardbirds, the Turtles, and Fleetwood Mac. You remember the TV show, The Monkees? I remember them. Uh-oh, Eric B's not going to like me. The Cars was awesome. Their lead singer just passed away. I liked, was his name David Lee Roth? Chimera is from Cleveland. I'll have to check it out. Judas Priest. It's forbidden. I don't think anyone has said Kiss, Jim Bob. Definitely worthy. In excess, absolutely. Linda Rodston. What did she sing? Oh, who was it? I was just watching. Like, YouTube has like some crazy videos out there. One of the videos was this gorgeous singer from like the 80s, maybe like super early 80s.
Perfect
I'm
shot.
trying to remember the song she sang, but they showed them what they looked like when they were, you know, the age of their biggest hit.
Nice
And then they showed them playing now, and oh my God, she, you know, like you could kind of tell it's the same person, but it would look like her grandmother. She had blonde hair. I can't remember. Oh, The Doors, absolutely. Skid Row, Cinderella, I remember you. Beach Boys, Fat Boys. Remember the rappers, the Fat Boys? Scorpion, Stinger, and Wasp. Pat Benatar. No, Blondie. Yes, it was Blondie. Olivia Newton-John still looks like really good for today. Like, at least in the last 5 or 10 years she has. I don't know when they made the video, but her plastic surgeon is much better than people like Michael Jackson and Kenny Rogers. The Bangles. Walk like an Egyptian. I don't know about you, but seeing girls playing the guitar, well, that's definitely gives you extra. Yeah, I see girls, like, especially if they're shredding on the guitar, women, excuse me, and I'm just like,
Wow. Wow.
all right, hole 6. We're not getting any drops. Keep the same clubs in, but we are going to go with a Titan instead of a Berserker. This is my no money account, so I have Berserkers from the free Golden Shot. Joan Jett. Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi was so easy to make fun of. You know, like after a couple years of them coming out, but looking back on them, man, what a musician, what a voice, what an awesome group. But yeah, as a teenager, it was like, Bon Jovi, man. There was a rumor about him drinking something, some sort of bodily fluid. I won't go any further. And was that a worldwide rumor, or was that just like a my neck of the woods rumor? Remember Prince, When Doves Cry? That was awesome. Oh, Guns N' Roses. Every time I see Guns N' Roses, I'm like, yes. Eric Clapton was absolutely, he had one song that I absolutely loved, Layla. It was like 2 songs in one, and both songs were awesome. Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, baby, please. Ugh!
Shot.
I swear that felt perfect. Okay, I think we're safe. Genesis. You see that video with the puppets? I think they're making fun of Ronald Reagan, which is big shame on you, Genesis. But still, when that came out, I was too young to know about politics. I just like the creepy puppets and everything. Samantha Fox, I haven't heard of them. Stone Temple Pilots, Metallica, Nirvana. Dustin, you're my boy, man. If Guns N' Roses was in there.
Great shot.
Stone Temple Pilots. Absolutely. Vaseline. Land of Confusion, exactly. I don't know if that had a political motive to it, or if it was just, you know, I mean, he was a famous person. 2.5. See, even if this is 20%, what is 20% of 2.5? It's probably not even 3. So it's like, it's so hard to make these adjustments, especially when you got a big number, like, you know, 20%. There we go.
Perfect
Get in the
shot.
hole. Get in your home. Too much topspin? No. Come on. Come on. Ah!
Nice on.
Canned Heat. Tool. Alice Cooper. My best friend's older brother had a VHS tape of Alice Cooper's concert, Welcome to My Nightmare, I think it was called. That dude could put on a show. He did rock and roll and theater, and it worked. Oh, absolutely,
Great
Dustin.
shot.
Pearl Jam, I hated Pearl Jam. I'm sorry, I know I'm in the minority there. Pearl Jam was very popular. I remember one of my friends that's in my fantasy football league was like, you don't like Pearl Jam? I'm like, there's not a single song Pearl Jam has ever made that I like. And he's like, have you ever heard the song Black? I'm like, I probably have, but I don't know. He played Black. Let's just say it went straight on my iTunes. Oh my God. So Pearl Jam. He does that weird thing with his voice that I hate. I don't know. It's hard to do. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, he does it one time in Black, and it's like I could put up with it for one time, but he does just this weird thing with his voice. Oh, I can't do it. I don't know. Ozzy is absolutely amazing. You hated Nirvana. I just got the what was it, in utero CD, I think it was. Found it when I was cleaning out the corner of my room, popped it in, and like the first 2 songs were absolute trash. And then Heart Shaped Box came on. I'm like, yeah, it's about time. Foo Fighters, Everlong, right? Everlong? Foo Fighters, that's my jam. Ozzy's just absolutely amazing. Ozzy and Black Sabbath with Ronnie Dame's Geo was pretty good too. I'm not saying Ronnie was anywhere near as good as Ozzy, but he still was very good. All right, how much top spin? No, none. 1 back spin. Okay. We're going to have to use a katana here because we don't have the distance on this particular club. It's a little too under leveled. So we need the oh, we don't even have a katana. Yikes. I don't want to overpower, so I guess I'll just go with a Titan. Or, you know, I mean, I might be able to just buy for 180, yeah. It's not a bad purchase. Ooh. Any club upgrades? Bob Marley, no woman, no cry. Buffalo Soldier. Bob Marley. Never, ever use this club, rookies. If you're here to learn anything, I don't care if you have it maxed out, and every other club you have is a beginner club, though down in one is trash. You could dunk with any club. This does not have a special ability for dunking or anything. Fish with a PH, Deep Purple, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Nirvana Unplugged, Man Who Sold the World. Ooh, yeah, that was amazing. Look at me getting all carried away here. 15% on this bad boy. But again, what is 15% of like 4? It's not much. Oh, speaking of, if you're talking psychedelic, when I used to do things that I shouldn't do, there was nothing like putting Jethro Tull on and just laying back in bed and just looking up at the ceiling. And I'm not talking about nothing hard. Rolling Stones, absolutely. My favorite Rolling Stones song, none of you would ever guess it. Actually, this says, but see, I think I'm further back than I should be. It doesn't say top spin. It actually says 1 back spin. But I don't think that... I'm gonna go with 0 spin, 4 left. Okay. But I don't know where to set up for 4 left.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I went way too far. That ball guide's killing me. I do understand the 1 backspin now, or 1.3 backspin. What's up, Glenn Purton? Awesome to see you, buddy. Who remembers Garbage Pail Kids? Man, I wish I would have kept my collection of those. I want them so bad, and they got like new ones, but I don't want the new ones. I want the ones I had from like 1988 or 1989.
Perfect shot.
First gold banner for Jackson McGuire. Minus 30 in only your 6th tournament and got a silver last week. I never got into the Grateful Dead, but my stepfather was a big-time Deadhead. I will get back. Do 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 do.
Perfect shot. 30.
Yeah, we used to have an awesome rock station here back in the 80s, maybe even some of the 90s, called WMMS. But as time went on, as real rock music seemed to go on to life support, so did the station. It's still the same thing, but 97.5, 98.5, weren't they both stations? They definitely sound familiar. Maggot Brain? Yeah. Was it wasn't that an Akron radio station, if I remember correctly? I want to say it was 98.5, actually.
Great shot.
Inagata Davida, baby. Don't you know that my heart is true? Which is really funny because if you remember, like if you ever heard them covering... Aw, really? Appreciate you. I was stuck there. He doesn't know. He would have won that shootout most likely. Because I wouldn't have used that time to be like, oh, wait, why don't I just bounce over? iHeartRadio 104.3. We had a Light Rock 104. I don't know what the decimal was. It was like 104. There was Light Rock 106 and a half. I don't, that means nothing to like 90% of you. So sorry about that. Trying to get into the greater. See, this is calling for a Titan here. But I don't think we need a Titan because the second bounce or the second shot is just a thorn. So instead of using a thorn, we'll use a long iron. What's up, Matthew Meadows? Keith Anderson, good to see you guys. Anders Bordrink, I'm sorry, I don't want to screw that up. Leonard Skinnard, another awesome band. WKRP in Cincinnati. Didn't that have Lonnie, Burt Reynolds' wife, right? Hey, Michael Rick, Ronald Stone.
Great shot.
6 lip outs. That's crazy. Lonnie Anderson, thank you. What's up, Michael Gallitz? Thanks for the good luck, bud. Is this why? Because the drive... Nah, we're good with this drive. We're really good with this drive. As a matter of fact, with this wind, I'm just going to bump it over here a little bit. And we don't have to worry about clipping the rough there because we got a 4 mile an hour. I'm even going to put just the slightest bit of right curl on it.
Perfect shot.
Hey, Stephen Doherty. I do remember Runaway Train. Wasn't the biggest fan of that, just to be honest. But it was on the radio nonstop, so I know I'm in the minority on that. Oh, God, I got the lyrics in my head now. Billy Joel. No one's ever going to be better than Billy Joel. Piano Man. I don't know what beats that. Yeah, Alexis, I'm hoping to play pro next tournament.
Perfect shot.
AC/DC, very good. Also, because Axel was filling in for them, makes me very happy. I liked CSI Miami. I don't know if I was partial. I know David Caruso was kind of a jerk, I guess, in real life, but he played a really good Horatio. What is this? Why does it I don't see any blemishes on the ground for that trash.
Great shot.
One day I'll learn how to hit perfect.
Nice on.
CSI Miami's the only one you didn't watch. Oh, it was really good. I loved it. I loved the team. And one thing I also noticed, because I tried watching CSI New York and I didn't give it a good enough chance, I don't think. I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not. They use different camera filters. Like CSI Miami, they use like a really bright filter. And CSI New York, they use like a really, really dreary filter. You know, half of the fun of CSI Miami, though, was Horatio's awful, awful puns at the very beginning of the show, followed by a, yeah! Whatever, going into that, won't be fooled again. Why don't I don't know what shot you were talking about going over the bunker. And yeah, Piano Man, oh my God. That, and you know, another one that's kind of fun to watch nowadays is For the Longest Time music video,
Great shot.
because he was probably in his 20s or 30s when he made it, but it's like he's going back to a class reunion like 50 years in the future. He had no idea that he was going to be the next Kojak, and you know, so he has himself looking completely different than what you would expect. We need to take just a tiny little hair off.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
ER was amazing. I probably had a couple tears. I can't remember the name of the doctor, but one of the doctors that was there the longest, Anthony something or whatever. He wore the glasses. He ended up getting a brain tumor and dying. That was heartbreaking. Wow, we are not playing good at all. But that's all right. We're having fun. That's what I care about. It's rookie. I'd like to put up the clan points for my clan homies, but it's just not. It's not happening. I want it to happen. Gonna come in 80th place in rookie. And you know, with a sniper, oh, that's so ugly. I hate that shot. I'm really considering. I want to try something new. I think I didn't. Why did I not bring this? Okay, 50 accuracy. That actually, I can remember that. 50 accuracy I can deal with. Instead of a rough bump, I want to try the, maybe I might have to go full overpower or something, but I want to try a full backspin or close to a full backspin shot. And this is also calling for a power 2 ball for a sniper, but this goes a little further than my sniper. That might bite me in the butt. I might switch to a Titan power 3 ball. I should have paid attention and read that. Can we make this shot just the same way that we were gonna make it? Yeah, we're gonna go with the Titan here. Full curl. I don't think we need any OP. Yeah, I don't think we need the OP. Just gonna go full curl.
Great shot.
Stay off the rough. Not horrible. Yeah, I did see the commercials for the new Top Gun. Dr. Green, thank you. I remember when I was a kid, language alert, nothing horrible, but I'm about to say the B word. Actually, I don't have to say it now that I said that. This was back in the 80s, and my mom had a Billy Joel album that I like to play.
Great shot.
It had, but it's still rock and roll to me. I think it was, and there was a song on there we said, "Don't come beeping to me," and I was like walking up the big long sidewalk from the apartments to the car, the parking lot, whatever you want to call it. And I turned and looked at my mom. I was like, "Don't come beep to me." She was like, "Bam!" I'm dead. Like, Mom, it was in the song.
Great shot.
I learned really quick that wasn't okay.
Nice on.
Highway to the danger zone. Big Shot. Yes, it is, Chris. Great taste in music. This man busts out with Big Shot. That's all you had to say. And I'm like, yeah, it was Big Shot. But you had to be a big shot, didn't you? Had to open up your mouth. You had to have the last word last night.
Perfect shot.
All your friends were so knocked out.
Nice on.
42nd Street sounds familiar. I think, yeah, that probably was the name of the album. That sounds really familiar. And then my mom also had an album. I don't know. Let me know. Just say yes or no if you've heard of this this song. I can't even remember the name of the group, but their big song was called Freeze Frame. Freeze Frame. Freeze Frame was awesome. Meatloaf. How did we not talk about Meatloaf? And can't you see my faded Levi's bursting apart? I'm sorry, I had to. That is such an awesome, like, nothing but feeling and love in that melody, and he goes and puts that line in there.
Perfect shot.
Ooh, that was closer than I wanted it to be. Jay Giles Band does sound familiar. Okay, I see a couple people saying it. Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, absolutely. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. My grandfather was a big fan of Neil Diamond. Still alive. Probably still a great fan of him. And he looked just like him. We used to always play He Comin' to America when we were I'd spend the night at his house like every other weekend. REO Speedwagon, the most depressing band in the world. They were just on the Ozarks in the final season. That was kind of cool to see. I loved REO Speedwagon. I'm not saying nothing bad by saying the most depressing band in the world, but every song they sang was about his girlfriend cheating on him, his girlfriend not liking him, like every song. But it was awesome. I loved it all. I really did. Just did not have good luck with the ladies. You had to have the last word last night. You had to be a big shot. All right. I'm probably not singing it right, but whatever. You know what I mean. Ooh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Let's get this Tour 3-1 out of the way. Any upgrades? Nope. Alan Parsons Project? I haven't. But Kansas, I think Kansas sang a song that I liked a lot. Was it Dust in the Wind or something like that? Tom Petty, oh, without a doubt, one of the best. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Steve Miller Band was good. Survivor, Foreigner, Air Supply. I don't know any songs by them, but I've heard of them. Queen, you guys know my feelings on Freddie Mercury. What's up, Sandy Bell? Awesome to see you. Why are you scanning? I didn't ask for this. Cancel. Go away. Carry on my... That's the... Oh, that... Especially if you were a Supernatural fan. Well, I think they still got one more season. My Miss American Pie drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." And then what was the other one about Johnny being a superstar or something like that? Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Don't you know? We already got this ball in. I didn't want to waste the Titan here, but I don't want to readjust because I can't go far enough back or whatever. Bad Company. I remember Lionel Richie. Wasn't he dancing on the ceiling? Ooh, what a feeling. Caddyshack. Tin Roof. Rusted. No, it's Love Shack, not Caddyshack. Traveling Wilburys, my stepfather was big into them. Roy Orbison, my stepfather was big into him as well. George Harrison, absolutely amazing. Loved George Harrison. He had that one song, something about time or something, with like all the taxidermied animals dancing and everything. And I just recently found my new favorite song by him. They just came out with a music video. Damn.
Great shot.
They just came out with the music video recently, like maybe the last 5 or 10 years.
Nice on.
What is it? It's like, it's not called What Is Love, but it's like, What Am I Without Your Love? I can't think of the name of the song, but it was one of his earlier songs, but absolutely amazing, and the video just fits it so perfect. They hired someone from the San Francisco Ballerina People Association. Ballerina People Association. What's up, Granny G? Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Paula Abdul.
Nice on.
David Thorne. Brian Condren. What's up, buddy?
Birdie.
I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Dime. They need to update that song. Put another dollar in the jukebox, baby.
Birdie.
Don't forget to hit those thumbs up. Eric B, I'm having the same problem, but I'm having a blast, so I'm going with it. I'm trying to do good, but I'm loving this conversation. Dave Smith, I.O. Weird Al, absolutely. Who's fat? Boom, 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 boom. I love that one where he made fun of R. Kelly. He made a song about going through the drive-thru that has a pretty cool music video with it. Eagles, absolutely. I'm not singing solo. Inside my brain here, I hear the instruments playing. I wish you could hear them. It'd probably sound better. Probably not. All right. let's try this. Cher wasn't bad either. She had some good songs. I was something about Cher though. She kind of reminded me of a man. I don't know why. I don't know why, but she just kind of did. Boston had some. What was Boston? Duran Duran? Yeah. Amish Paradise was good. Welcome to the Hotel California. Kaiser Wilhelm. I don't agree to that, but I agree with that. Rush was awesome. Don't Fear the Reaper. Was that Rush? And there was also what, the Blue Oyster Cult or something like that. Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer was Rush, wasn't it? Ronald Stone. I don't know what song you're talking about. I've been singing so many songs.
Perfect shot.
George Thorogood. My mom went to go see him with my stepdad recently. And they said, like, he used to sing into the microphone and then he'd, like, spin around really quick and continue singing. And, you know, they're like, he's an old guy now. And it's just not the same. Poop. Oh, okay. Awesome. Let's go with the basic ball. And they said he spun around so slow and geriatric looking that he should have just taken it out of his act. All right, what was this? Minus 10%, so it's 5. We'll go 4.5. Can't get any closer to 10% than that. Plus we hit perfect. Maybe it gets in the hole. Aerosmith. Oh my God, their voices are amazing. I love that song, Crying. There was a lot of songs by Aerosmith that I loved. Patsy Cline. Everybody needs to hit the like button, please. That would be awesome. The last 2 streams, I have all my notes up. I don't even know. We got 79 people in here, 44 likes. Last 2 streams, we went over 100 likes. I could not believe it. But my rookie streams don't get nearly the same viewers as my expert. And I'm okay with that. But you kept it going till the sun went down. You kept it good. You might think I'm delusional. You little emoji spammer. Here, how do you like it, you punk? You like that? You like that, you little poop stain? Because that's what I think you are. You like emoji spamming so bad. And now I'm really going to make you mad because I'm going to mute you right after doing this because you're an emoji spamming punk. So I hope you screw something up. Watch him win the shootout after all that. And now he can't even reply back. He gonna be mad. That's called a true troll right there. But it's time to speak with my clubs. Living on the Edge. Dude looks like a lady. The train kept coming. Or the train. What was that train song? I can't. Something about a train. And they made the guitars and everything sound like a train.
Perfect shot.
If I win the shootout, I'll give it to him. Ooh, coming in too hot. He won the shootout. We're not unmuting him. I don't want to give him a platform. Dream On was good. He's sitting there pushing his button, trying to emoji spam, like, why isn't it working? Oh, man. The train kept it rolling all night long. Wait a minute, let's see. I used to do really good with this, although there was music in the background. Damn, I'm trying to think of the lyrics real quick in my head. Love is a burning flame. I can't. How the hell does it go? I went into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I guess when you're surrounded by people who've been drinking all day, it sounds better. Let's see here. We got the a sniper rough bump. No, we're switching that out with the less accurate but same ball guide. Horizon. Rising up, back on the streets. Who was that sang that? Did my time, took my chances. Eye of the tiger, it's the king of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival, and the last known survivor. Oh, that is Survivor. Okay, awesome. Radiohead. Oh my God, Creep was amazing for Radiohead. Me and Hank should have a sing-off. Maybe if Hank's interested, I would be interested. I love making a fool of myself. I didn't realize that was Survivor. I just always said it was that Rocky one. Oh, I loved Rocky. I used to sound, and I know you're not going to believe me with the way I sing. I used to nail Ozzy Osbourne so good. No matter who I was playing with, they would always say... Now, there's a little bit of auto-tune in Guitar Hero or Rock Band. We played both of them. But yeah. It was absolute... It was fun. I felt like I sounded just like them. And the people I were playing with said I sounded just like them. I don't know how I would sound today. This was probably about 8 to 10 years ago. And I always said, man, I wish I could sound like Axl. All right, stay safe, Sandy. What's up, Huckleberry? Them Bones. Yeah, I think... oh, no. Who am I thinking of? Someone else did Bones. Alice in Chains had a song called Bones, didn't they? Or Dem Bones, or something like that. I was a big fan of them for a while.
Perfect shot.
I'd like to get the old band back together. I would stream that. I do got an Elgato in the drawer. Yes, it is, Eric B. There you go again, man. Key to my heart is Guns N' Roses. I'm an idiot. I needed a ball with side spin. Yeah, we're going to play this off to the side and just hope, with all hope, that we don't hit great right. Great left.
Shot.
Well, I said, hopefully we don't hit great right. Ooh, hot, hot. Coming in way too hot. Spoon Man! Wasn't that Pearl Jam too? Or was that someone else? Or who did that one song? Sorry for all the ladies in here, but... Baby, I love you, just leave me the alone. That song that was at the end of Slither. If you haven't seen the movie Slither, that's a good movie. I did not yet rematch Tommy. I don't know if I'm playing Tommy next or if I'm playing Jesse next. I'm definitely playing Jesse as part of the official tournament. I may play Tommy if he wants a rematch. He may not care about the rematch. I mean, if you think about it, him versus Neo, yeah, that's a hot match. Him versus Ian, yeah, that's a hot match. Him versus me, I think 99.9% of you guys know that was a fluke. And the 0.1%, I love you guys. He's got nothing to prove by beating me. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like the Cleveland Browns beating the Patriots the year the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Like so? Oh, Soundgarden. Yeah, they were good. I do have Twitch, but I'm having problems with my stream setup right now, so I'm not streaming to Twitch. Ouch. Unlucky. What's up, Aaron Stuckey? Which concert shirt did you have, Eric B? You know, one shirt I always wanted as a kid was the one that was supposed to be the original album cover, but it got banned with a robot and the other robot coming over the fence. I didn't know what they were implying there, to be completely honest. I know that sounds stupid. I just thought it was a cool picture, and I thought there was, you know, that the woman had just had relations with the robot, and another robot was coming to eat him. I didn't realize that the robot had violated. So yeah, you know, knowing what that image stands for, I still think it's an awesome picture, and I would gladly hang it in my house somewhere, but I don't think I'd go out in public and wear it. Let's see. This is just so tough. The ball guide is what kills you when you need drops. You need the ball guide. A rough bump is nice, but if you do a rough bump without a ball guide, that's just so blind. There's nothing wrong with these guides. It's just, you know, I think it's for people with higher level clubs. What can I think my Saturn has, see, it's 2.7 for the Saturn. The Saturn might not even, I might have to bounce over with the Saturn. But the Goliath is, yeah, 2.3. You don't think 0.4 is that big of a difference. And in all honesty, it's not. But it depends where that 0.4 is added to. And that's the problem that I'm having. I'm going to bounce over. Yes, I beat him 3-1. I won the first game. He won the second game, and then I was able to squeak out the last 2 games. How did he play out with David Appleby? I definitely want to see that. Loved Sheryl Crow, especially with Kid Rock. Kid Rock's awesome on his own, but Picture was really a song that I played quite a bit. All right, so I'm just going to basically use the notes that Toast has posted for the elevation. I think you're the first person, Mojo, to mention Styx. Nothing wrong with that. Awesome. But when I think 80s, man, I think of like synthesizer music. I know that's not what we were listening to, but that's kind of like what I feel our parents were listening to if you were like my age. And yeah, you know, like the Bangles kind of, I don't know if they had one of those keyboard guitars or something, but like music like that just screams 80s to me, you know? I know Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses and, you know, Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, you know, and stuff like that with some 80s, some good stuff. But I think of Our House in the Middle of Our Street, you know, those types of songs. When I think of 80s music, I know that's very narrow-minded, but I don't know. It just, you know, I think of like neon colors and trapper keepers and
Great
man.
shot.
Oh, that was one of my favorite music videos. Kaiser Wilhelm. Aha. Take on me. Take on me. Take me. My voice is like, what are you trying to do to me here?
Perfect shot.
The Nazi with the wrench. I hit you with the wrench because I'm bad. I don't have a German accent. Poor Germany, man. I mean, I absolutely, the Nazis were real bad, and every German will admit that. But to always, be affiliated like an accent or something like that.
Birdie.
I was looking for a documentary because I like to learn stuff. And it doesn't exist. They always say that history is decided. I think that's how it goes. History is decided by the victors. But for people on the Axis side to fight for their lives and to be proud and everything else, their point of view, I want to know. Like, were they really fighting for just, like, world domination? Because to me, when I think of that, I think about, like, movies, like Dr. Evil. Hitler would be like Dr. Evil. And that's not, like, realistic, That's, like, I don't know. Like, what were they fighting for? What did they think was noble? I understand they were not noble in any way, and they did a ton of damage, that they were on the wrong side. I totally get that. But had they won, we would be learning a different history, and we would be hearing how the Allies were the bad guys. And I just want to know, what exactly were you fighting for? Were you just fighting for racism? Was that it? Because I don't think every single person in the German army was a racist. Maybe they were. Maybe I'm naive.
Perfect shot.
What was their... Sure, they were invading countries, taking them over. I get it. But, like, what was the big plan? It couldn't have just been a race of blonde hair, blue-eyed people. And my last name's Friedman. So believe me, I'm sure I would have more relatives alive if it wasn't for that. I'm not apologizing for them. I'm trying to understand, like, what, and for Italy to join them, and Japan, and, there's probably a couple others I can't think of at the moment, but those were, like, the big ones. Japan was freaking ruthless. If you ever want to, like, if you get into World War II stuff and you haven't read about or watched a documentary, it was called The Rape of Nanking. Oh my God, that was pure evil. But Japan doesn't have the same stigma as Germany, Like, it's so weird. It almost seems unfair. But again, I feel like I have to be so politically correct. In no way would I ever find myself on the Axis side. I just think it would be interesting to know, what were you fighting for? Don't tell me blonde hair, blue eye earthlings, because I don't buy that. I think that's like what the government wants us to hear. Now, what did you fight for and lose for? And, with your gas chambers and everything else, you deserve to lose. I'm happy you lost, but there's got to be more to it. Let's see here. I lost my spot. But no such documentary exists, so I guess we'll never know. We'll just have people guessing. Now, this time, I don't think I'm going to waste a Berserker here. A, because I only have 3. But 2, I love doing A and 2 instead of 1 and 2. yeah, I didn't get you know, even though I have an Endbringer level 1, it's not enough. I don't think it's enough. Yeah. But you know, here's the thing. It could be a drop, and a drop is something that I really want, so we're going to go for it. Was Faces of Death, Max Ford. Oh my god, I definitely do remember that. I thought it was 100% real. They went all the way up to like 7 or 8. I remember one time I watched, like, we rented those from like a Blockbuster with my cousin, and we watched like the first 2 movies. I think we got 3. Maybe it was like a Hollywood Video or something. I don't know which chains carried it and which didn't. But when we got to the 3rd one and I thought it was 100% real, I realized what I was watching. Like, I realized, at least, you know, from my, you know, what I thought, you know, because they sold it as being real. And instead of being entertained, I was like, oh my god, that guy's lights just went out permanently. You know, and it messed with me so bad I couldn't even finish watching. Definitely could use more top spin here. Ooh, come on, baby, come on. That was great, but that was so close to perfect. Get me up there. Get me up there. Further, further, further. That's makeable. And the Beastie Boys, absolutely. And check it out. I think that's my furthest ever drive. Yep, 366 was my furthest drive. We just went over 400. Wasn't there a TV show called Hardcastle in McCormick? I don't know.
Perfect shot.
See, it's same thing there with the Soviets and everything. I don't know. The Soviets, I wasn't alive in the right era, I guess. I never really viewed them as bad people. Like, I don't know if communism truly is evil or not. I'm happy we live in a free country, but, you know, I didn't want their country to fall apart. I don't understand why the Cold War happened. I don't think Putin's a horrible guy. I mean, no, if you look at how... No, I don't want to get into conspiracies.
Perfect shot.
That's the drop. I'll take it. Yeah, I liked MacGyver a lot. All you need is a paperclip and bubblegum. You can fix anything. What's up, Dixon? Awesome to see you, bro. All right. 1 drop is better than 0, isn't it? JBTV, what's up, man? I don't remember Hardcastle McCormick, but I remember, like, that name. Thanks, Whirlpool. Downloading data. Did we just lose internet? Okay. Hole 15. Maybe we're playing a little better than I thought. Maybe. I don't know. Hole 6. Yeah, let's turn it up here, these last couple holes. Let's go with a Titan here. This is very well be our last ever rookie matchup. I don't think we're shooting for top 10, but if we can get to the top 50, I'd be happy. Yeah, I don't know anything about Stalin. You know, I don't know much about Winston Churchill other than he seemed like a really cool guy. Margaret Thatcher. I don't know. I do like getting into those documentaries, though, sometimes, which really sucks for me because I really struggled
Great shot.
in history class when I was, you know, in high school, because I didn't care about any of that crap. Now that I'm old and no one's telling me what I have to watch or whatever, I could sit down and binge watch World War II in living color or whatever it is, you know? I don't get it. I don't need to get it. All right, I don't want to end up in... what do I do here? Do I go all out? I don't think I need to. I'll do a little. I'm going to do a lot.
Great shot.
Oh. See, I would not be worried with my normal everyday clubs, but okay, I think we survived that. A great shot with a club that has 7 accuracy is like... I've heard about Skinwalker Ranch. I didn't see a show on it. Skinwalkers, I don't believe in them, but
Perfect shot.
I love hearing Skinwalker stories. I think they're like one of the coolest monster type things out there. They're intriguing. Yeah, it was, Chris. Ted Nugent, love the guy. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, though. Okay, so last time, if I'm right, I think the ball guide lied. So I'm happy we're going through. And again, what is... Second shot's -5. Okay, so not even 1 ring. We're literally moving at like a quarter of a ring, a little more.
Perfect shot.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Aww. How far can you go? Oh, you're going to make me putt from there? You couldn't just roll another inch and let me use my Endbringer? Slow ride. Take it easy. Oh, is there, Kaiser?
Perfect shot.
I will look that up then. I understand that's kind of a touchy spot for people, so I do apologize for bringing that up. And we'll just go on to something else. I don't know. You know, sometimes I just get so comfortable with you guys. Like I say, you know, it's like sitting on the couch hanging out that, you know, like certain things that you would just say to... Oh, come on. To friends or whatever. Not that, you know, I meant any malice, but... Yeah, that's costing me.
Birdie.
If only that ball would have rolled a little bit more to where I could use an Endbringer instead of overpowering a putt.
Birdie.
Now that drop we got counts for nothing. Who lost his car? Magnum PI or Michael Knight? I don't think Michael Knight could lose his... Just, Kit, come here. Okay, Michael. I used to have a Kit car that was probably about this big, and you push down on the license plate and Kit would talk.
Perfect shot.
And I had like an alleyway behind our apartment building that went behind all the garages.
Hole in one.
And I used to jump Kit, you know, because that's what Knight Rider did. And Yeah, Michael Knight did not survive one of them. Unfortunately, he was decapitated. I think my mom tried fixing him with like a toothpick, shoving a toothpick down his neck and sticking it to his head, but he was never the same. And Kit started talking more like, what was his enemy's name? Carr or something like that. Start talking loud from all the jumping. Yeah, Kit versus Carr. Owner of a lonely heart, much better than a... That putt just makes me so mad. All right, hole 16. Again, no ball guide. Doesn't give me much faith, but there is a better ball guide on the Saturn. I think the Saturn and the Backbone go the same distance. If they don't, I'll try a traditional shot, but if they do, maybe it'll give me a little closer idea. Billy Idol was awesome. Who was that guy? I didn't know what the song was about, but it was so catchy. Modern Love. That I had that song on my little cassette player, and I just kept rewinding it and playing it, rewinding it and playing it. I had no idea what the song was about, but little 6-7-year-old me listened to it over and over again. My mom was probably like, do you think our son might be, into modern love? David Bowie, yeah. I don't know. I love the saxophone. It was just great music. Very well put together song. Small Town Titans, Mr. Grinch. I've heard of...
Nice on.
I don't think it was Primus. Who sang Mr. Crinkle? I haven't heard of Mr. Grinch, except for obviously the Christmas guy. But there was a guy dressed in like a pig outfit named Mr. Crinkle. Very weird song. Ah, man. Yeah, we're gonna go with the typical way here. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
It's Darren. I don't think so. Please forgive me. White Wedding, awesome song. Shiva, how you doing?
Birdie.
Good morning. Well, I guess, is that NK? Like, are you from North Korea? Why do I want to say, don't say it, don't say it. I want to say you said you were from, like, Indonesia, but I might be wrong. Where are you from, Shiva? I know I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. Shiva Javi? Is that how you say it? Oh, absolutely. I didn't know there was a truck in Chips, but the Fall Guy, I remember. Simon and Simon sounds familiar, but I don't remember much about Simon and Simon.
Great shot.
Okay, one backspin is definitely not the way to go. Let's dance. Put on your white shoes. I don't know all the lyrics to that one. India. Okay, I'm sorry. I have you confused with someone else. Hope you're staying well, my friend.
Great shot.
Devo, whip it, absolutely. Whip it good. Da, 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 da. You remember that Revenge of the Nerds movie? They got together for like a talent show and they played some song with like a violin and the key. I liked that song when I was a kid. I thought that was awesome. And who here hasn't seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Or who here has and fell in love with the song Man of Constant Sorrow? That's my jam. That's my jam. Yeah, didn't they have the big red Lego type looking hats, but they were rounded? John Baker, B.A. Blue Chevy Stepside. Was that like the name of the actual song? I thought that was an original song. Or are you talking about something else? Steely Dan, I've heard of him. George Michaels, I thought he was the epitome of cool until he got caught in a bathroom.
Great shot.
He had those aviator sunglasses on. But no one has mentioned my favorite song from the 80s yet. My favorite song, like every one of my family members, well, maybe not every one of them, but a lot of my family members, if they hear this song, they immediately think about me. How can I give hints without giving too much information, but without giving too little? First, I'll start off with, I do believe they were a one-hit wonder. They were no, you need more than that. They were a one-hit wonder, and...
Great shot.
Damn, I wish I had money. I'd want to do a giveaway. Prince! How dare you? The name of the band has let's see. I hate that. Stop. Just sit where you're supposed to sit. The name of the band has a time of day in it.
Shot.
Not Boy George, no. You just found an Airwolf t-shirt online? You know you want to pick that up. It would be more 80s style rock, but it's nothing like Bon Jovi or Guns N' Roses. It's more along the lines of, you know, like your little bit of hoppy poppy type.
Birdie.
Michael Jackson, you think he was a one-hit wonder? I like that song. You could dance if you want to, but that's not it. Come on. It has a time of day in the name of the band. That's not the name of the song, but it's the name of the band has a time of day. That's a big hint right there. I didn't want to give that one out. ZZ Top. I love their music videos. She's got legs. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh, Doug Singer. No, but you got the time of day right. It's a gimme now. Who's the first person that's going to type it? I don't need the name of the band. I need the name of my song. Who's first? That's a good song, Polo. Is it Polo or Palo? I'm sorry. My favorite song. Not Midnight Oil. But Midnight is in the band's name. 311. You guys, come on. You're going to be like, I can't believe I didn't get that. Brian Condren got my favorite.
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Got my favorite song. Best ever. I love that song. I love that music video. Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come on, Eileen. Anyone who knows me personally, when they hear that song, that's what they're like. That's RJ's favorite song. Is that Freedom Rock? Well, turn it up, man. All right, hole 18. We're not playing as well as I'd like to, but could always be worse. We're going to go with the Guardian on this shot. I love that music video. I think the actress that he's trying to get the attention of, you know, not the woman who's in his band that's walking with her, pushing the baby carriage, but Eileen herself. I had the biggest crush on her back in the day, but I got, you know, to give credit to the song, it was the song that I love. That was just a bonus. She was just so beautiful to me. Awesome free speech. Yeah, I was almost going to say they loved overalls, but I felt like that would give it away. Because in the video, every one of them is wearing overalls, and I think half of them are barefoot. Dancing. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Mother. That was a good song. Was that what they're called? Dungarees? Dungarees or One Hit Wonder. What other song was like a big hit that they came out with? We'll bust out the katana here. I don't see why not. Hopefully that does that. I didn't push up too far there. System of the Down never really gave him a fair chance. I'll be honest about that. Anthrax was awesome. Hey, we're Anthrax and we take no, and we don't care for writing it. Sugar by the Archies. I'll have to look that one up, Robert. Squeeze was a great band. What did they sing? There you go, Josh. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Ooh, stop, 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 stop. I'm not familiar. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but I don't think I've ever heard of it, unfortunately, either.
Great shot.
I don't understand. It's like I can't hit perfect to save my life.
Nice on.
Tenacious D, I always looked at them as kind of like a like a TV band. Like, I don't know, because I kind of did like the Monkees, and they were definitely a TV band. Gino? Yeah, I never heard of Gino. Love Pink Floyd, absolutely. We don't need your education. Dum, 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 dum.
Great shot.
Didn't they have an album of a guy who was on fire shaking hands with a guy who wasn't on fire?
Nice on. Eagle.
Well, we secured the eagle. You know, honestly, I would be happy if we ended up with a top 50. I played really poorly this whole tournament. I could not hear. Oh, wish you were here. Thank you, Kyle. California Raisins, absolutely. Heard it from the grapevine. How much longer could you be mine?
Eagle.
All right, thanks, Rob, for hanging out, bud. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all for hanging out. This was awesome. You guys took me back. That was a very nostalgic stream. If you know me well, we've had plenty of them. We'll probably have plenty more, but today we really delved deep into it, which was really cool for me. Anything by Michael Jackson? I really like the song Black or White. My favorite song, though, by Michael Jackson was Smooth Criminal. That is my all-time favorite Michael Jackson song. And Prince is When Doves Cry. That's my favorite Prince song. Huey Lewis. Was he the one? No, that's Jerry Lewis. I'm like, was he the one in love with his cousin? Great balls of fire.
Perfect shot.
Nice, Jim. Keep being careful. Don't go up to a tour that requires too many coins. You don't want to lose them all in one place. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. I think I know what I'm doing on YouTube today.
Perfect shot.
Man in the Mirror it's not a bad one. But honestly, Smooth Criminal is just like my absolute... The whole music video where they show like the soldiers marching and everything. I love like the lean that he does. Put the hat down and everything. Wow, minus 23 on Rookie. Where do we end up? Well, we are top 50 for the time being, but not happy with that at all. Hopefully next tournament's more up my alley. It's just, in my opinion, I'm not trying to sound like a crybaby at all, but in my opinion, to get drops on clubs that don't really have ball guides is just it's just a little too hard for my skill level anyway. But, you know, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. That's what the stream was supposed to be about. And hopefully this is my last time streaming Rookie. It should be Pro from here on out. Maybe I will do Rookie if I, feel like I have a coin shortage or I'm just absolutely missing balls or clubs. But I really want the whole point of this account is to put pro material out there. So I had a blast. I really hope you guys had a blast. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for the golden shot. Thanks again for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. Take care.